Hello, everyone. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my Boston Red Sox 1950 PC replay season. Today, it's the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees from Fenway Park. It's June 30th, 1950, and it's a doubleheader. So let's go down to the first game and see who's going to be in the lineup. It's Mel Parnell versus Vic Raschi in game one. All right, if you've been following me, you know we do the AI. The AI for the Yankees is a little odd. I'm going to hit it again. I like that a little better. Okay, let's look at the AI for the Red Sox. The AI hasn't put Ted Williams in the lineup in a month because he only played half a season, and I'm playing him the whole season. And he's really doing a good job. He's leading the league in home runs. He's leading the league in RBIs. And he's hitting really well. Anyway, that looks good. Let's go down to the field. Oops. I have to put him in left field before I go down to the field. Now we'll go down to the field.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to rise and please sing as John Kiley plays our national anthem.
Replay Radio is live from Boston. Top of the first.
I'm sure I mentioned this before, but John Kiley's the organist that used to play that national anthem when I was a kid growing up, and every time I went to Fenway Park, I never interrupt him because it brings back great memories. Anyway, the Red Sox, it's been 8 days since I broadcasted a YouTube video. And the Red Sox are on a 13-game winning streak and are a game and a half ahead of the Yankees in the American League, which is making me really happy. Anyway, they shouldn't be on a 13-game winning streak. I don't know if you follow this on Facebook or not, but I played, let's see, how many games have we played so far? We played about 70 games. And for the first 60 of those games, everything went perfectly with the software. For the last 10 games, it's frozen 2 or 3 times. And one of those times, the software froze. The Red Sox were about to lose a game. And there was no way to unfreeze it, so I had to reboot it. And when I rebooted it, it goes to the previous play. Well, the play that it froze on was a game-winning 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th inning by the Philadelphia A's or the St. Louis Browns. I can't remember which team, poor team, was playing. Anyway, I think it was the St. Louis Browns now that I think about it. Anyway, it was a 2-run home run, and they would have won the game in the bottom of the 9th inning. Well, I rebooted it. It came up for the play before. There's no way I can input that home run manually to finish the game, so I had to replay the play. The Red Sox got the out and won the game in 9 innings. So we're on a 13-game winning streak. I treated it like it was a bad call by the umpire, and it went in the Red Sox favor. Anyway, here we go in the first game of a doubleheader on June 30th, 1950 for Fenway Park. Here's the lineups for the teams. The New York Yankees have Phil Rizzuto batting first at shortstop. Bobby Brown batting second at third base. Joe Collins batting third at first. Joe DiMaggio hitting cleanup and playing center field. Yogi Berra hitting fifth, catching. Gene Woodling hitting sixth and left. Hank Bauer hitting seventh in right field. Jerry Coleman hitting eighth at second base, and Vic Raschi batting ninth and doing the pitching. In the field for the Red Sox, their usual team is Pesky, Stevens, Dorr, and Dropo in the infield. Williams, Joe's little brother, Dom, in center field. We have Vollmer in right field today instead of, I forget the guy's name already. Anyway, Vollmer's in right field. Tebbets is catching. Parnell is pitching. Rizzuto's up, and here's the first pitch. And he pops up to third base. Pesky puts it away.
1 out, bases empty.
Bobby Brown stepping in. He's been up 62 times this year. No home runs, 5 RBIs. He's batting .210. Here's the pitch by Parnell. And he's going to fly out to Vollmer in right field.
2 outs, bases empty.
Mel Parnell will now face Joe Collins, who's got 6 home runs, 21 RBIs, and is batting .205 for the Yankees. Mel Parnell, who's 8-4 on the season, is a lefty, and Joe Collins is a lefty batter. Here's the pitch. And he's going to line out to center field.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the first.
At the end of one half an inning, it's the Yankees nothing, the Red Sox coming to bat. Dom DiMaggio is going to lead off, but let's check the Yankees in the field first. We got Brown at third, Rizzuto at short, Coleman at second, Collins at first, Woodling, DiMaggio, Bauer in the outfield, Berra catching, Raschi pitching. Dom DiMaggio is batting .318 with 2 home runs, 32 RBIs. He leads the American League this year in triples with 8. This time, he's going to ground out to the first baseman. It's a possible single. It's going to be a close play. Let's see what happens. He's out. 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Johnny Pesky coming to the plate, batting .292. 1 home run, 20 RBIs. Vic Raschi looks in at him and throws. And he's going to line out to Woodling and left.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ted Williams steps in. He's having one hell of a year. 22 home runs, 83 runs batted in. Both lead the American League. In between the games today, we'll go over the league leaders and we'll show you where we stand. He's got 22 home runs. This doesn't happen very often. He struck out 11 times. Can you imagine in today's world a player that strikes out half as many times as he hits home runs? I can't. He's batting .339. Vic Raschi throws.
Strike 3, you're out.
And after that talk, he strikes out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
I could have guessed that would have happened. At the end of 1, it's no score.
Top of the second.
Here we go. Mel Parnell's facing Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, Gene Woodling. DiMaggio's 15 home runs, 60 runs batted in, batting .268. Here's the pitch. DiMaggio and Williams strikes out in the same inning. I bet that didn't happen very often.
1 out, bases empty.
Yogi Berra coming up. He's got 12 home runs, 55 runs batted in. He's batting .343 for the season. He batted .322 in real life, so he's overperforming a little bit so far. Mel Parnell is a left-handed pitcher. Yogi Berra, a left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. And he's going to ground out to short.
2 outs, bases empty.
Gene Woodling stepping in, batting .285. Right on his target of .283 he batted in real life. 1 home run, 17 RBIs. Here's the pitch by Parnell. Woodling's going to walk to first.
2 outs, men on first.
Hank Bauer stepping in. He's batting .333. 7 home runs, 47 RBIs. We've got the infamous base action roll coming up. Let's see what happens. Possible error on the pickoff. And there is an error on the pickoff as Woodling moves to second.
2 outs, men on second.
Runner in scoring position, 2 away. Hank Bauer up. And he flies to center field.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
At the end of 1.5, there's no score.
Bottom of the second.
Here in the second inning, Stevens, Tropo, and Dorr come to the plate. Rashi looks in at Stevens, who's having a hell of a year with 17 home runs, 71 RBIs, which is second in the league behind Ted Williams, batting .338. And he's going to hit a ground ball to second base.
1 out, base is empty.
Walt Tropo, this is his rookie year. He's got 12 home runs, 43 runs batted in. He's batting .299. Rashi throws. And he's going to ground out to first base.
2 outs, base is empty.
Bobby Dorr stepping in. Bobby Dorr is also having a hell of a year. He batted .294 in real life. He's almost 100 points higher at .378 this year. 11 home runs, 47 RBIs. Rashi throws. And he's going to line out to third.
An easy inning to score, 1, 2, 3.
At the end of 2, there's still no score.
Top of the third.
Jerry Coleman, Vic Rashi, and Phil Rizzuto due up. Jerry Coleman batting .300, 5 home runs, 32 RBIs on the season. And he's going to hit the ball to third, who throws him out at first.
1 out, base is empty.
The pitcher, Vic Rashi, steps in. Not a bad hitter. He's got 9 hits on the year, batting .214. Parnell throws. And he's going to fly out to Dom DiMaggio in center field.
2 outs, base is empty.
Phil Rizzuto stepping in. Phil Rizzuto popped up to third his first time up. Here's the pitch by Parnell. And he's going to line out to Williams in left field.
And just like that, the inning's over.
At the end of 2.5, not only is there no score, there's been no hits.
Bottom of the third.
Clyde Volmer due up. Bertie Tebbets batting second, and the pitcher Mel Parnell third. If one of those guys gets on, Dom DiMaggio is batting fourth in the inning. Here's the pitch by Rashi to Clyde Volmer, who is batting .343 with no home runs, 4 RBIs in very limited action this season. He hits the ball to short. We're going to have an error check. Rizzuto's a good fielder, and there will be no error. He will be out.
1 out, base is empty.
Bertie Tebbets coming to the plate, batting .270, 6 home runs, 27 RBIs. There's 2 away.
2 outs, base is empty.
Mel Parnell coming to bat, batting .190. He's got 8 hits and 42 at-bats this year. And he's going to fly out to Joe DiMaggio in center field.
And just like that, the inning's over.
At the end of 3, that's still 0-0.
Top of the fourth.
Bobby Brown coming up. Bobby Brown fly to right his first time up. And we're going to have a Park effect roll. We could have our first hit of the game. 31-66 brings us a hit. And there it is. Brown singles.
No outs, men on first.
Dom DiMaggio throws it back in. Here we are. Joe Collins batting. Brown it on first. Nobody out. Joe Collins lined out to center field his first time up. And he's going to hit a short fly ball to left. Williams will put it away.
1 out, men on first.
Red Sox infield playing for the double play with Joe DiMaggio up. Joe DiMaggio struck out his first time. He's going to hit a ground ball to third, and it's going to be an inning-ending double play.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on.
At the end of 3.5, it's no score.
Bottom of the 4th.
DiMaggio, Pesky, Williams due up. DiMaggio grounded to the first baseman who flipped to the pitcher to get him in the first inning. Here's the pitch. And the Red Sox break through with their first hit of the game as Gene Woodling picks it up on a hop and throws it in. DiMaggio, Dom that is on first.
No outs, men on first.
Johnny Pesky stepping in. He lined out to left his first time up, but before he bats, we're going to see if Dom DiMaggio can steal this base. He's either going to hold on or he's going to have a stolen base. The number we're looking for is 44 and above. He's going to hold, couldn't get a jump.
No outs, men on first.
Here's the pitch to Pesky. And he's going to single to center field. DiMaggio is rounding second, and he's going to third.
No outs, men on first and third. The first baseman is playing in.
Now, would you do that? I know he's playing for the bunt, but why does he want to play in with Ted Williams? Let's see if Ted Williams can line a ball down the right field line. He struck out his first time up. Not a chance. He walked.
No outs, bases loaded. The first baseman is playing in.
He's doing it again, but Vern Stevens, who grounded to second his first time up, who's batting .337, is going to swing away. That doesn't look good. And it isn't. It's a second to first double play.
2 outs, men on third.
Red Sox score a run, but it cost him 2 outs to do it. I think the Yankees were happy with that. Walt Dropo coming to the plate, batting .298. He grounded to first unassisted his first time up. Here's the pitch by Rashi. And that's it. Let's
1
have
run,
them tell you.
2 hits, and 1 left on.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 left on. The score at the end of 4 innings, it's Boston 1, New York nothing.
Top of the 5th.
Yogi Berra coming to the plate. He grounded it short his first time up. And he's going to pop out to third this time.
1 out, bases empty.
There's not many hits in this game. We're almost halfway through, and it's going pretty fast. Gene Woodling coming up. He walked his first time up. He's going to hit the ball to short. Possible error. Vern Stevens is a good fielder. Let's see if it can be 54 or below. It's just below. No error. He's out.
2 outs, bases empty.
And Hank Bauer. Fly to center his first time up. Parnell throws. And that's it.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
At the end of 4.5, the Red Sox lead 1-0.
Bottom of the 5th.
Bobby Doerr, Clyde Volmer, and Bertie Tebbets due up. Bobby Doerr lined out to third his first time. And he strikes out his second time.
1 out, bases empty.
You're watching 2 very good pitching performances. Clyde Volmer stepping in. Once again, he's got only 36 at-bats, although he's batting .333. He has not played very much this year. Rashi throws, and that's going to be a fly out to Joe DiMaggio in center field.
2 outs, bases empty.
I'm sure the AI put Vollmer in because of Rashi. I don't know why, because Rashi's a right-handed batter, but doesn't make sense other than it's trying to balance out the lineup. Anyway, Bertie Tebbett struck out his first time up. And he's going to ground right back to the mound.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
And the Red Sox can't get anything going. It's still 1-0 after 5.
Top of the 6th.
Mel Parnell is pitching very well. He's 5 innings, allowed 1 hit, struck out 2, walked 1. Jerry Coleman steps up. He grounded to third his first time up. And we have a rare play for the first time today. And there's that dribbler in front of the mound. Let's see if we can beat him. We need a 5 or a 6 to get him. We don't get it. It's a base hit.
No outs, man on first.
Vic Rashi due up. Playing halfway for the double play. Nobody out. I'm guessing Rashi's going to bunt because that's what this AI does.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He pops it up, and he's out.
1 out, man on first.
Infield still playing for the double play. Phil Rizzuto steps in. Phil Rizzuto batting .320. He popped up to third and lined out to left today. And he's going to pop out to second.
2 outs, man on first.
Coleman stuck on first after he led off the inning with an infield single. Bobby Brown is up. He's batting .219. He flied to right, singled. Parnell looks at him and throws. We're going to have an outfield play here. We're going to see if DiMaggio can run this down. He can if he can get 33 or less. And he's got it.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
At the end of 5.5 in a sterling pitchers duel from Fenway Park in game 1 of our doubleheader, it's Boston 1, New York 0.
Bottom of the 6th.
Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water here. Okay, we lead off with Mel Parnell, followed by Dom DiMaggio and Johnny Pesky. Parnell flied to center his first time up. And he's going to hit a ground ball to second base. He's out.
1 out, base is empty.
Dom DiMaggio is grounded to first and singled. He's batting .319. Quickly, Rashi gets
2
two
outs,
away.
base is empty.
Rashi's pitched 5 2/3 innings, only allowed 2 hits, struck out 5, walked 1. However, he has allowed that 1 run. It wasn't even an RBI because it came in on a double play. Johnny Pesky lined out to left, singled. Rashi throws. And that's the end of 6.
And just like that, the inning's over.
At the end of 6 innings, it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors for New York. Boston's 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error.
Top of the 7th.
We got here pretty fast. Mel Parnell's 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. Joe Collins, who's lined to center and flied to left, looks at his pitch. And he's going to fly out to Dom DiMaggio in center field for the out.
1 out, base is empty.
Joe DiMaggio due up. He grounded, struck out, grounded into a double play. He's batting .266. Here's the pitch. And he's going to pop up to Bobby Doerr.
2 outs, bases empty.
Yogi Berra, a .341 hitter so far this season's grounded to short, popped to third. Parnell throws. And he's going to pop to third to end the inning.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
The end of 6.5. The pitching duel is still on. It's 1-0 Boston.
Bottom of the 7th.
Okay, we're back to the field. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. Ted Williams due up, followed by Vern Stevens and Walt Dropo. Ted Williams set 2 records when he was a rookie in 1939. Those records were most RBIs by a rookie, and the other one is the most walks by a rookie. And believe it or not, that was 1939, so that was, let's say, 61 and 23, 84 years ago. Those records still stand today. Here's the pitch by Vic Raschi. Ted Williams walks.
No outs, men on first.
Vern Stevens is due up, but before he bats, we're going to have a roll for either a pass ball, a balk, a wild pitch, or nothing. Let's see what Raschi's number is for wild pitch. It'll be a wild pitch if it's a 4, 5, or 6. And he got a 1. It's blocked.
No outs, men on first.
Here's the pitch to Vern Stevens. He grounded to second, and it grounded to second a second time, and that was the double play. We're going to have an outfield play. We're going to see what Hank Bauer's range is like here in a second. 34 and above, it's a double. And Williams is going to hold at third.
No outs, men on second and third.
Red Sox have 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Walt Dropo up. Walt Dropo, by the way, this is his rookie year. It doesn't show it on the card, but he knocked in 144 runs in real life. That is 1 run less than Ted Williams knocked in his rookie year. Williams had 145. Dropo had 144. So that's as close as anybody's ever come to breaking Ted Williams' rookie RBI record. Walt Dropo's grounded to first, unassisted. He's struck out. He's batting .297. He's got runners in scoring position. Raschi throws. He's going to hit the ball to short. We're going to check Rizzuto for an error here. Is going to be no error. A run's going to score, however. Stevens goes to third, and Dropo's out at first.
1 out, man on third.
Red Sox just doubled the score. They're now leading 2-0. Bobby Doerr up, 1 out. Stevens on third. Let's see if we can bring him in. He's lined out to third and struck out. And he's going to single to left. Stevens walks home.
1 out, man on first.
Doerr is on first base. 1 out. Red Sox now lead 3-0. Clyde Volmer due up. I want to see something here. Al Zarilla. Why couldn't I remember that name? Anyway, Al's played most of these games, and he's going to play now because I'm going to put him into pinch hit. Zarilla batting .362. He's a lefty. Rashi's a righty. Doors on first. Here's the pitch. And he's going to line out to shortstop. 2 away.
2 outs, men on first.
Bertie Tebbetts. Of course, I remember Bertie Tebbetts as the manager of the Cleveland Indians in the 1960s. But today's the catcher for the Boston Red Sox. He's struck out, grounded to the pitcher, batting .266. Rashi throws. And he's going to line out to the left fielder to the end of the inning.
2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
At the end of 7, Boston leads 3-0.
Top of the 8th.
Parnell still looks fresh. We do have to put Zarilla in right field, however. Parnell still looks fresh. Gene Woodland coming up. He's walked, grounded to short. He's batting .283, and Parnell throws. That's going to be a hit. No, it's going to be a long fly ball to left field, and Williams makes a great catch.
1 out, bases empty.
Hank Bauer stepping up to the plate. Bauer flied out to center, struck out, batting .330 on the season. And he's going to walk, right? I got that one right. Bauer's on first.
1 out, men on first.
Runner on first. Jerry Coleman up. Infield playing halfway for the double play. Parnell throws. Ball's hit to third. Second to first double play, and that's it.
Their second double play turn today. No runs, no hits, and none left on.
At the end of 7.5, Boston leads 3-0.
Bottom of the 8th.
Mel Parnell due up, followed by DiMaggio and Pesky. Rashi and Parnell still pitching a good game. Parnell strikes out.
1 out, bases empty.
Dom DiMaggio up. He's grounded to first, singled, struck out, batting .318. Rashi throws. And he hits a grounder to second. Coleman throws to first.
2 outs, bases empty.
Up to the plate steps Johnny Pesky, who's lined to left, singled, struck out. He's batting .292. And he's going to walk again. He's a pesky little fellow.
2 outs, men on first.
Ted Williams due up. He's batting .338, 22 home runs, 83 runs batted in. After I gave that long speech on how he struck out half as many times as homers, he struck out and then walked twice. Here's the pitch. And he's going to hit a deep fly to left, Woodling against the
runs,
fence.
No hits, and 1 left on.
And he caught it to end the inning. I guess that sentence of mine was too long for the AI's play-by-play.
Top of the 9th.
At the end of 8, it's Boston 3, New York nothing. Let's see if Parnell can finish off this shutout. He's going to face a pinch hitter, Phil Rizzuto, and Bobby Brown. I don't believe it. He let Rashi hit, and he singled.
No outs, men on first.
I guess there was no one on the bench with a higher average than .222. Okay, Rashi's at first. Phil Rizzuto's up. Mel Parnell throws. And he grounds it back to the pitcher. He throws him out. Runner goes to second. There's 1 away.
1 out, men on second.
Bobby Brown batting .215. He's fly to right, singled, fly to center. Parnell throws. And he's going to hit a short fly ball to left field that Williams is going to put away.
2 outs, man on second.
Yankees down to their last out. They have a runner in scoring position. Joe Collins up. If he can get on, the ever dangerous Joe DiMaggio is on deck.
The manager calls for a pinch hitter.
Johnny Mize. Johnny Mize hitting 186. Okay, I'm sure I understand this, but I can't explain it to you. Here's the pitch. Hits a line drive single. The AI knows more than I do. There may be an error on the play. We're going to have to roll here for Ted Williams. There usually is when that roll comes up. Excuse me. Rashi's going to score. Mize is going to go to second. The tying run is going to come
2 outs,
to the plate.
man on second.
The tying run is Joe DiMaggio. Mize at second. DiMaggio batting .264. He struck out, grounded into a double play, popped up to second. Here's the pitch. And he's going to pop out to second to end the game.
Boston wins a close one. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
That's it. The Red Sox win 3-1. 3-4-2 was the Red Sox line. 1-4-0 was the Yankees line. The Red Sox are now be 2.5 games ahead of the Yankees. Mel Parnell's the winner. He's 9-4. Vic Raschi, the loser, 8-4. MVP Mel Parnell. I'll agree with that. Let's check the box score. I don't think there's much to look at here, and there isn't. However, that's what it looks like. I guess if we look at the pitching lines, that's what it's all about. There it is there. We'll go over to the standings. Well, I can't hit the all play, so let's auto play these other games. We'll let the Red Sox game alone. We'll go over these games in a second. Let's go to the standings. So we're up to date. The Red Sox lead the Yankees by 2.5 games. And 10 back is Detroit. Now, Detroit's doing not that bad. In real life, they were 617. They're 594. But the Red Sox are really overperforming, and so are the Yankees. And in the National League, Philly, who wins the National League pennant in real life, is 7 games up on the Boston Braves. Let's go back to that schedule. In today's games, Cleveland beat Detroit in 11 innings, 2-1. Washington shut out Philadelphia 3-0. In the first game, in the second game, Philadelphia got even, winning 6-5. The White Sox shut out the St. Louis Browns 4-0 in Chicago, while the Reds lost at home to the Cubs 9-3. In the other Boston game, the New York Giants lost at home to the Braves 15-5 as the Braves banged out 18 hits and 15 runs. The Dodgers beat Philadelphia in Philadelphia 7-4, and St. Louis won the pitching duel, the Cardinals over the Pirates 1-0. Okay, now there's usually more than 5 minutes in between games, so I'm going to take a sip of water here. Hold on one second. Put the mic back on. Hit play. Let's see who's going to be in the lineup for the second game. I've been waiting for Jackie Jensen, one of my favorite all-time players. He's playing for the Yankees, so we're going to leave that lineup up. I guarantee you Ted Williams isn't going to be in this game, and he's not. And I think I'm going to I'm not sure they would have played him in both games of the doubleheader, so I'm going to leave this lineup alone. Let's go down to the field.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to rise and please sing as John Kiley plays our national anthem.
Well, that was a treat for me, hearing John Kiley play the national anthem twice on the same day. That wouldn't have happened in real life, but that's a benefit of playing PC Replay baseball. While we're on this screen, let's take a look at the leaders for the Yankees and the Red Sox. Doerr leads in batting average of .377, Williams with 22 home runs, DiMaggio with 7 stolen bases. Berra batting .339 leads the Yankees, DiMaggio with 15 home runs, Phil Rizzuto with 8 stolen bases. The Yankees are on a 1-game losing streak, and to my utter joy, the Red Sox are on a 14-game winning streak. Let's go down to the field.
Replay Radio is live from Boston.
Excuse me. Phil Rizzuto due up against Masterson. Masterson 6-2 on the year. He's got a 4.77 ERA. He's going to face Phil Rizzuto, a .317 hitter. Here's the first pitch. And he's going to hit a short fly out to Dom DiMaggio.
1 out, bases empty.
Masterson looking in to Jackie Jensen. Jensen's only been up 13 times. 5 hits, 4 RBIs, been .385. As you all know, Jackie Jensen became a big star with the Boston Red Sox, and I believe it was 1958 he won the American League Most Valuable Player Award. I really only got to see him play 1 year. He retired after the 1959 season. He didn't play in 1960. I really didn't start watching multiple games with the Red Sox till 61, Yastrzemski's first year. And Jackie Jensen came back and played that year after taking 1960 off, but he just couldn't stand that air travel. That was the only year he played. It was a mediocre season, but he was still one of my favorite Red Sox players. Masterson pitching to Jackie Jensen. And he hits a short fly ball to DiMaggio for the out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Hank Bauer batting third today. In the second game of the doubleheader, he's batting .330 on the season. And he's going to hit a deep fly ball. Goodman's going to put it away, and that's
just like that, the inning's over.
Of the inning.
Bottom of the first.
At the end of 1/2, it's New York 0. Red Sox coming to bat. Red Sox, I didn't go over the Yankees lineup. Sorry about that. We'll do that when they come up to bat in the next inning. Goodman leads off at left field. Pesky at third, batting second. Dom DiMaggio at third center. Vern Stevens batting fourth at shortstop. Walt Dropo fifth at first base. Bobby Doerr batting sixth. Second base, Al Zarilla batting seventh in right field. Matt Batts batting eighth and catching. And Masterson is pitching and batting ninth. In the field, we have Johnson, Rizzuto, Martin, and Mize in the infield. Bauer, Joe DiMaggio, Jackie Jensen. In the outfield, Berra catching, Lopat pitching. Billy Goodman stepping in, batting .401. Here's the pitch. And he singles to left to start the inning. Goodman holds up, steps on the bag.
No outs, man on first.
Goodman's played about half the time this year for my 1950 Red Sox. I'm going to have to put him in a little more than that if he's going to win the American League batting title. He did win the American League batting title in real life. I'll tell you the story behind that in a second. Johnny Pesky stepping in, batting .292. And he singles to right. Jensen picks it up. And Goodman holds.
No outs, men on first and second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Dom DiMaggio up. He's batting .317. Here's the pitch by Lopat. He's hit a ground ball to first. He's going to take it. No, he's going to flip to the pitcher. And Goodman and Pesky will advance to third and second.
One out, men on second and third.
One out, runners in scoring position. Vern Stevens up. He's batting .338. Lopat is 5-5 on the season with a .544 ERA. Here's the pitch. And there it goes. A deep fly left field. It's gone.
He now has 3 RBIs today.
The,
One out, bases empty.
The Red Sox wasted no time in scoring those 3 runs. Took them a while the first game, but they take a 3-0 lead here in the first inning with only 1 out. Walt Tropo stepping in against Eddie Lopat, batting .295. He's going to ground to third. He's going to be out at first.
2 outs, bases empty.
Bobby Doerr stepping in, batting .377. Lopat stares in at Berra. Here's the pitch. And there it goes. That one is going. It's gone. 2 home runs for the Red Sox. Both of them into the screen in left field.
2 outs, bases empty.
Lopat looks like he doesn't have very much today. He's allowed 4 runs here in the first inning on 4 hits. Al Zarilla due up. The only thing he's got going for him against Zarilla is that he's a lefty, and so is Zarilla. He's batting .361. Here's the pitch. We have a rare play. There's that dribble in front of the mound. I don't think Zarilla has much of a chance, although 1 for 4, it's a single. He's out.
4 runs, 4 hits, and none left on.
At the end of 1 inning, Boston leads 4-0.
Top of the second.
Something I didn't do last inning, I apologize. Phil Rizzuto's batting first at short. Jensen second in right field. Hank Bauer batting third in left field. Joe DiMaggio, who's up now, is in center. Yogi Berra batting 5th catching. Mize at first batting 6th. Billy Johnson at third batting 7th. Billy Martin, who I haven't seen very much this year, at second base batting 8th. Eddie Lopat, who may or may not make it very far in this game, is batting 9th. The Red Sox have Pesky, Stevens, Doerr, Dropo in the infield as usual. Goodman in left instead of Williams. DiMaggio, Zarilla in right as usual. Bats catching. Masterson pitching. DiMaggio up, batting .263. Here's the pitch. And he's going to hit a double over his brother's head in center field. Dom chases it down, throws the ball in. Joe walks into second, standing up. Runner on second, nobody out.
No outs, man on second.
Here we go. Yogi Berra due up. Yogi Berra is batting .339, 12 home runs, 55 runs batted in. He's got Joe DiMaggio on second. The Yankees, after losing the first game and now behind 4-0 in the second, desperately need a run. Masterson throws to Berra. He's going to hit the ball to second. He's going to be out at first. Joe DiMaggio is going to go to third. Berra does his job, moves the runner over.
1 out, man on third.
Runner on third, less than 2 outs. The Red Sox are going to give up this run. They're going to play deep. Johnny Mize is coming to bat. He's batting .205. He's got 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. Masterson, who's 6-2 on the year with a .467 ERA, throws. And he's going to walk.
Ball 4. Take the base. 1 out, men on first and third.
2 runners on, 1 out. The makings of a rally we got going here. Billy Johnson due up, batting .253. 3 home runs, 19 RBIs. Masterson throws. And there's a short fly to left field. Billy Goodman puts it away. I don't think anybody's going to score. It's too shallow, and that's
2
right.
outs, men on first and third.
2 away. Runners stuck on first and third. Billy Martin due up. Billy Martin's been up once this year. And as you can see, it was a home run. It was a 2-run homer. Let's see what he does his second time up. Masterson throws. He hits the ball to short. Over to first. That's the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
At the end of 1.5, Boston leads 4-0.
Bottom of the second.
Bats, Masterson, Goodman due up. Bats hitting .281, 2 home runs, 20 RBIs. Let's see if Lopat can have a little better inning. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit to third. Possible error. Billy Johnson's average as far as a fielder goes. Let's see what happens. There's an error. Bats is going to be on first.
No outs, men on first.
Walt Masterson due up. Infield playing halfway. Masterson, 80 hitter. Can't do very much but sacrifice.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
It's not going to be very good because they're going to get the lead runner at second. Masterson makes first. 1 away.
1 out, men on first.
Excuse me, going to get another sip of water here. 1 out, bottom of the second. Red Sox lead 4-0. Billy Goodman batting .405. He's only got 163 at-bats, not enough to qualify for the league leaders. Going to have to find a way to get him more at-bats. What they did in real life is Johnny Pesky volunteered to sit in the month of September. Billy Goodman played every game in the month of September, got his at-bats, and won the batting title. Here's the pitch. He hits the ball to second. It bounces off Billy Martin's glove for a base hit.
1 out, men on first and second.
Here comes the Red Sox again. Pesky due up. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Infield playing for the double play. Pesky batting .295. He singled his first time up. And he's going to hit the ball to short. Second to first double play, and that's the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on.
At the end of 2, Boston leads 4-0.
Top of the third.
Eddie Lopat due up for the Yankees. Phil Rizzuto and Jensen to follow. And if one of those guys get on, Hank Bauer will be next. Masterson's pitching to Eddie Lopat. And he hits the ball to second. We're going to roll for a Bobby Doerr error. Doerr at 55 is a good fielding second baseman. And he makes the play.
1 out, base is empty.
Phil Rizzuto coming to the plate. He flied to center his first time. Batting .316. Masterson throws. There it goes. It's a line drive to right field. Zarilla can't catch up with it. It may be a double. Let's see. It remains a single because Zarilla did catch up with it.
1 out, men on first.
Great play by Al Zarilla, holds Rizzuto to a single. It should have been a double, but it wasn't. Jackie Jensen coming to the plate. He's batting .357 and limited time playing. He flied to center his first time out. Masterson throws. And he's going to hit a foul out to third base. And there's going to be 2 away.
2 outs, men on first.
Hank Bauer stepping in, batting .329. Rizzuto takes his lead. Masterson throws. And he's going to fly out to Goodman to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
At the end of 3.5, Boston still leads 4-0.
Bottom of the third.
Dom DiMaggio, the little professor, due up. He is batting .316. He grounded to first to the pitcher his first time up. Lopat's still in there, somewhat of a surprise. He throws. And he strikes out Dom DiMaggio.
1 out, bases empty.
Vern Stevens stepping in, batting .340. He hit a 3-run homer in the first inning to put the Red Sox out in front. Here's the pitch. And he's going to single to center field. Don't think Lopat can get Stevens out today.
1 out, men on first.
Walt Dropo coming to bat. He grounded to third his first time up. He's batting .294. Lopat is on the verge of being pulled. Let's see what he can do with Dropo. Here's the pitch. And he hits the ball to the first baseman. It's going to be a second to first double play, and the inning's going to be over.
That's their second double play turn today.
Lopat
no
gets
runs,
out of that one.
1 hit, and none left on.
At the end of 3 innings, Boston Red Sox 4-6-0. New York Yankees 0-2-1.
Top of the fourth.
Here we go. Joe DiMaggio leads off against Masterson, followed by Berra and Mize. Joe doubled his first time up. And he's going to hit a deep fly ball that Goodman's going to catch right in front of the scoreboard for the out.
1 out, bases empty.
Yogi Berra steps in against Masterson. Berra grounded to second his first time up. He's batting .338. Masterson throws. And he's going to hit a ground ball to second, door over to first.
2 outs, bases empty.
Yankees through 3 2/3 innings only have 2 hits. They are not hitting well today. The Red Sox have shut them down. Johnny Mize steps in, batting .205. He walked his first time up. And he's going to fly out to end the inning to Dom DiMaggio.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
At the end of 3.5, it's still Boston 4, Yankees nothing.
Bottom of the fourth.
Red Sox have the bottom third of their order up. Dorr, Zarilla, and Bats, followed by Masterson, the pitcher. Bobby Dorr hit a home run his first time up into the screen. Let's see what he can do off Lopat in this inning. He's going to hit a ground ball to third. Johnson's going to throw him out.
1 out, bases empty.
Al Zarilla due up. He grounded back to the mound, who threw to Mize to get him out in his last time at bat. He's batting .359. He's hit by the pitch. They gave it away with that groan.
1 out, men on first.
Matt Bats is coming to the plate, batting .278. He reached on an error in his first time at bat. Here's Lopat. He throws. And he's going to hit the ball to second. It's going to be off his glove for a single. That's the second play Billy Martin couldn't make today.
1 out, men on first and second.
Lopat's dropped to the B grade, so his numbers are right here. Those are not good. I don't know how long they're going to let him pitch. Let's see what happens. Walt Masterson is coming to bat. He's facing Lopat. Maybe that's why Lopat's staying in there. He pops up to second, 2 away.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Billy Goodman up, leaving a pitcher on those B grades in against Goodman is dangerous. Bats on first, 2 outs. Red Sox lead 4-0. Goodman has singled twice today, batting .409. Here's the pitch. And that ball's hit to first. It's a bunt. And it's a bunt. It's going to be a single if this is a 1, 2, or 3. He's out.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Top of the 5th.
Lopat gets his A grades back, so he's probably going to stay in for a while. He's only allowed those 4 runs in the first inning. He's pitched pretty well in innings 2, 3, and 4. At the end of 4.5, end of 4, it's still 4-0 Red Sox. Billy Johnson stepping in against Masterson. He flied to left. And he's going to fly to right for the out. 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Billy Martin, who's made 2 bad plays at second base. They were not errors. They were rule hits, but he should have made both those plays, is stepping in. His average dropped 500 points his last time up. He hits the ball to third. It's a possible infield single. A 1 and a 6 is what you need for us to get him out. It's a base hit. And Billy Martin is on first.
1 out, men on first.
Martin's on first. Lopat's up. Lopat grounded to second his first time up. Maybe a pinch hitter. Let's see. Nope. He hits the ball to second. Going to be a force out at second. Possible double play. We're going to have to roll for the double play. It's going to have to be a 1, 2, or a 3. And it's not a double play. Lopat makes it to first.
2 outs, men on first.
2 away, runner on first. Phil Rizzuto, the top of the order, is up. Here's the pitch. And it's hit to second. He's out at first to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 5th.
The end of 4.5, halfway through. Red Sox lead 4-0. This has not been the Yankees' finest day. Johnny Pesky's due up. He's grounded into a double play. He singled his first time up. Lopat pitches. And Pesky walks.
No outs, men on first.
Dom DiMaggio up. He grounded to first, and he struck out his first 2 times up, batting .315. Red Sox lead this game 4-0. Runner on first, nobody out. Lopat's still in there, and he throws. It's a ground ball right back to the mound. Going to throw to first. Pesky's going to go to second.
1 out, men on second.
Red Sox have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Vern Stevens up. He's had a good day so far. 3-run homer, single to center. Pesky's on second. Lopat is staring in at Barrett, figuring out what to do with Stevens. Here's the pitch. And there's a ground ball to third. He's out at first. Pesky goes to third. 2 away.
2 outs, men on third.
Pesky 90 feet from the Red Sox 5th run. Walt Dropo up. He's grounded to third. He's grounded into a double play. He's batting .293, and Lopat throws. Dropo hits a triple over the head of Joe DiMaggio in center field. Ball is rattling around behind the flagpole. He picks it up, throws it in. Dropo holds it third. And there you go. The Red Sox lead 5-0. I don't know if you guys remember, if there's anybody old enough to remember, but that flagpole in center field for the Red Sox was exposed up until I think it was right around 1960 or so. That flagpole was right there. Then they put a wall in front of it so it wouldn't get in the way. The most famous thing I remember about that flagpole is Jimmy Pearsall, playing for the Cleveland Indians, wasn't happy about something. And he was playing center field. He walked over to that flagpole, sat down behind it, and wouldn't move until an umpire came to get him back to his position. Anyway, Red Sox lead 5-0.
2 outs, men on third.
Bobby Doerr due up. Bobby Doerr was a base coach. I think it was the first base coach for the 1967 Impossible Dream Red Sox team when they went to the World Series and came within a game of being world champions. Bobby Doerr batting .378. He's hit a home run today and grounded to third. And he's going to hit a ball to Jackie Jensen to see if Jensen can catch up with it. It's going to be a tough one. But he caught up with it. What a play by Jackie Jensen.
1 run, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Great play by Jackie Jensen. Ends the inning.
Top of the 6th.
At the end of 5 innings, Red Sox 5, 8-0. Yankees 0-3-1. What a play by Jackie Jensen. That you don't see plays like that very often. And like so often happens in baseball, guess who? Jackie Jensen makes the great play to end the inning, and he's the first batter up against Masterson. Jensen batting .333, 5 for 15 this year, no home runs, 4 RBIs. And there's 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Hank Bauer's up. Joe DiMaggio on deck. Bauer's flied to left twice. Masterson throws. And he's going to fly to center this time. 2 away.
2 outs, bases empty.
Joe DiMaggio stepping in. Excuse me while I take a sip of water. Not used to doing 2 games in a row. Joe DiMaggio is doubled and fly to left. He's got 15 home runs in the season, 60 runs batted in, batting .265. Masterson throws. And Joe is going to walk. Masterson wanted no part of Joe DiMaggio.
2 outs, men on first.
I'm not sure Yogi Berra is going any better because he's batting .337, although he's grounded to second twice today. Here's the pitch. And it's a line drive to center field. Dom puts it away
No
for the
runs,
out.
no hits, and 1 left on.
Red Sox shutting out the Yankees through 6 innings. At 5.5, the Red Sox lead 5-0.
Bottom of the 6th.
Zorilla bats. Masterson due up. Zorilla grounded to the pitcher, was hit by a pitch. He's batting .359. To my surprise, Lopat's still in there, and he throws. And there's a single to left field by Al Zorilla.
No outs, men on first.
Zorilla on first, nobody out. Matt Batts stepping up. He's batting .286. And he reached on an error and singled in today's game. And he hits a fly ball to right field. Jackie Jensen puts it away for the out.
1 out, men on first.
Excuse me. Masterson due up. He's got a 5-0 lead. He's not much of a hitter, but he's going to swing away. And he proves me right. He's not much of a hitter.
2 outs, men on first.
Excuse me. Top of the order, Billy Goodman. He's singled twice. He bunted, and he was out on the bunt. He's batting .406. Zorilla's on first. There's 2 away. Here's the pitch from Lopat. And there's a single to center field. Goodman has his 3rd hit of the day.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Johnny Pesky walking slowly to the plate. Pesky singled, grounded into a double play and walked. Red Sox leading 5-0. Lopat looking in at Pesky is lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch. Let's see. He's either gonna walk. With that one there, there's nothing he could do but walk. Once again, my throat is getting a little sore from this 2 games in a row. I hope I don't have to do this too often. Bases loaded. 2 outs.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Bottom of the 6th. Dom DiMaggio's up. The Yankees really can't afford to allow them to score any more runs. Lopat looking in to Berra for the sign. He's going to throw to DiMaggio. He's grounded to first, struck out, and grounded to the pitcher. And he's going to ground out to second base. There's going to be a close play at first. On 1 and a 6, the Red Sox score a run. Anything else, they're out of the inning. Base hit for Dom DiMaggio.
That's his 100th hit this season.
Dom DiMaggio leads the American League in hits, I believe.
2 outs, bases loaded. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
Tom Ferrick is coming in. He's a right-handed pitcher for the season. He's pitched 32 innings. He's a 5.06 ERA, a whip of 172, 3-1 with 3 saves. He's got to face the hot Vern Stevens, who's homered, single, grounded to third. The bases are loaded. Red Sox have a 6-0 lead. There's 2 outs. Either the Yankees will still be in it or the Red Sox can put it away on this pitch. There's a double over the head of Joe DiMaggio. 2 runs will score, maybe 3. Dom DiMaggio's rounding third. He will score. Stevens walks in the second.
He now has 6 RBIs today.
Stevens
2
has
outs, man on second.
knocked in 3 runs with a double. The Red Sox now lead 9-0, and it's turned into a laugher. Just out of curiosity. Stevens has 77 RBIs. Williams still leads the league in RBIs, but Williams is closing the door on him. Walt Dropo is due up. He's going to face Ferrick. He's grounded to third, grounded into a double play, tripled. Stevens in scoring position at second. Here's the pitch. And there's going to be an outfield play for Joe DiMaggio here. We'll see if he can catch up with it. This is going to have to be a great play. And it's not. It's a base hit. Stevens is going to score. It's now 10-0.
2 outs, men on first.
It looks to me like the Red Sox are going to be on the verge of winning their 15th consecutive game and going 3.5 games ahead of the Yankees in the American League East as we approach the July 4th midway point in the season. Bobby Doerr's due up. He's homered, grounded to third, flied to right, batting .377. He's going to hit the ball to first. It's going to be off Mize's glove. Doerr's going to be credited with a single. Dropo's going to go to second. And the inning continues.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Ferrick's getting beat up here. It's not all his fault. Mize could have made that play. Al Cirilla is having a good day. If you call a single and hit by a pitch a good day, but he's 1 for 2. He's batting .362. Ferrick throws. Ferrick lost him. I think Ferrick's worn out. I believe the Red Sox have worn him down this inning.
2 outs, bases loaded.
They're leaving him in. And what's even worse, we got the infamous wild pitch balk pickoff attempt. It's going to be a wild pitch possibly. It's not going to be a wild pitch because apparently Ferrick didn't throw one last year in the 1950 season.
2 outs, bases loaded.
And if he didn't throw one in the 50 season, he can't throw one in the game. One of the things I like about this game. Matt Batts is up, batting .283. He reached on an error, singled, flied to right. Bases are loaded. Red Sox leading 10-0. Ferrick throws. And he's going to hit a ground ball to third. And the inning is mercifully over.
5 runs, 6 hits, and 3 left on.
At the end of 6 innings, the Red Sox lead 10-0.
Top of the 7th.
Masterson takes the mound, and he thinks he's got a smile on his face because I think he's got a pretty insurmountable lead. But I don't want to get too cocky here. These Yankees can hit the ball. Johnny Mize steps in, walked, flied to center. And he singles to right. Cirillo picks it up on a hop, throws it to Bobby Doerr. Mize is on first.
No outs, men on first.
Billy Johnson steps in. Billy Martin on deck. Mize at first. Red Sox playing halfway for the double play. And Billy Johnson is hit the ball over Dom DiMaggio's head. It's banging around behind that flagpole. And Billy Johnson's going to end up on third, and the Yankees are going to score a run. How do you like that?
No outs, men on third.
The Yankees begin to mount their comeback, 10-1. Runner on third. Billy Martin's up. Masterson throws. He walks.
No outs, men on first and third.
Well, I think the Yankees may be out of it. They got a pitcher coming up. Want to bet he's going to be a pinch hitter here.
They're going to use a pinch hitter.
Gene Woodling, a good hitter, batting .282 for the season, a home run, 17 runs batted in. Red Sox playing for the double play. Here's the pitch. Grounder to second. It's going to be off Doerr's glove for a single. He should have made that play. It's now 10-2.
No outs, men on first and second.
Well, there is a little glimmer of hope in the Yankees' eye. There's still nobody out. 2 runs in, 2 runners on. Top of the order up with Phil Rizzuto. Masterson throws. He's going to fly out to Dom DiMaggio for the first out of the inning.
1 out, men on first and second.
Jackie Jensen. Jackie's only had 16 at-bats this year, 5 hits. He's flied to center, fouled out to third, struck out. Here's the pitch. And he's going to fly out to Goodman and left. 2 away.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Well, the Yankee rally is starting to sputter, but they still have 2 runs in, 2 runs on. Hank Bauer up. Hank Bauer can hit a home run if he needs to. Here's the pitch. And he strikes out to end the inning.
Two runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on.
At the end of 6.5, the Red Sox lead the Yankees 10-2.
Bottom of the 7th. They're making the call to the bullpen.
Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning. Masterson, the pitcher, then the top of the order. Goodman and Pesky due up. Joe Page in for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. Ball hit to short. Throw to first. One away.
1 out, bases empty.
Billy Goodman due up. He's had quite a day. 3 singles and a failed bunt attempt. His average is up to .410. He pops out to second baseman Billy Martin. 2 away.
2 outs, bases empty.
Johnny Pesky stepping in. Pesky single, grounded into the double play. Short to second to first. Walked twice. He's batting .294, and Joe Page throws. And that was a quick inning.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
At the end of 7, Red Sox lead 10-2.
Top of the 8th.
Masterson going to see if he can close this one out. Joe DiMaggio's doubled, fly to left, and walked. He hits the ball to short, over to first, 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Berra stepping in, batting .336. He's grounded to second twice, lined out to center. Masterson throws. And he hits the ball to second. Door over to first, 2 away.
2 outs, bases empty.
So far, a quick inning is Johnny Mize, batting only .217, but he's walked today, fly to center. He's singled. Masterson pitches. And there's going to be a ground ball to third. Possible single. There's going to be a close play at first. And he singles again. His second hit today.
2 outs, men on first.
Masterson now onto his B grades. Red Sox have a comfortable 8-run lead. Billy Johnson's up, but I think I'm going to relieve him anyway. There we go. Sukeki is coming in. On the season, he's got 4 wins, no losses, 2 saves. He's pitched 10 innings, allowed 5 hits. He's got a 0.00 ERA and a .48 whip. He's had a good year, particularly when you see that his whip in real life was 1.75. He did only pitch 4 innings in real life for the Red Sox, but I guess this was considered overusing him, but I'm using him anyway. Billy Johnson due up. Here's the pitch. And he hits a line drive single to center field. Possible error. Dom DiMaggio's a pretty good fielder, but he's going to make that error. There's going to be runners on second and third. 2 outs, 10-2.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Billy Martin's due up. Let's see if the Yankees can double their run production, go from 2 to 4, and make it a closer game. He can. No, he can't. It's a fly ball to center field. DiMaggio's out.
2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on.
That .333 is most of the time a hit, but at the end of 7.5, Red Sox still lead 10-2.
Bottom of the 8th.
Dom DiMaggio, Vern Stevens, Walt Dropo due up against Joe Page. And there's a single to left by Dom DiMaggio. Red Sox 15th hit of the game.
No outs, men on first.
I think the Yankees are going to have to regroup for tomorrow's 3rd game of the series. Vern Stevens due up. 6 RBIs today on a single, a double, a home run. He's only missing a triple. Let's see if he can get that triple. He can't, but he's going to get a double. Dom DiMaggio is going to hold at third. No, he may come home. Here's the roll. Let's see. He's going to come home. It's now 11-2.
That's his 4th hit today.
4
he now
hits.
has 7 RBIs today.
4 hits, 7 runs batted in. I
No
bet
outs, man on second.
Vern Stevens is the MVP of the game. Let's see what happens with Walt Tropo. He hits the ball to third. He's going to be out at first.
1 out, man on second.
Stevens holds, 1 away. Bobby Dorr up. And he's going to single to left. Stevens is going to hold at third.
1 out, men on first and third.
Alzarilla coming to bat. He's grounded to the pitcher, hit by a pitch. Singled, walked, batting .362. Yankees playing halfway for the double play, which they need desperately. And there's a single up the middle. Red Sox now have 12 runs, 18 hits, runners on first and third.
1 out, men on first and third.
Matt Bat's due up. Here's the pitch by Joe Page. Can you believe this? This is not going to be an out. It's going to be a single. Zarilla holds at second.
1 out, men on first and second. They're making the call to the bullpen.
Red Sox have scored 13 runs on 19 hits to the Yankees 2 runs on 8 hits. Dwayne Pallette is coming in to pitch. Pallette on the year is 1 win, no losses, 3.86 ERA, a whip of 129. He's going to face his counterpart, the pitcher. Infield playing halfway. And there's a fly out to Joe DiMaggio in center, 2 away.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Billy Goodman's singled his first 2 times up, out on a bunt, singled his 4th time up and popped out to second, batting .407. Pallette throws. And he's going to fly out to left to end the inning.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 left on.
At the end of 8, it's 13-2. I don't know if anybody's still watching because it's pretty tough, but the stands are starting to empty out.
Top of the 9th.
Sukeki coming in to pitch the 9th inning. He's going to face the pitcher, and I'm sure they'll pinch hit. Rizzuto Jensen.
The manager calls for a pinch hitter.
Jerry Coleman batting .301. Here's the pitch. And he hits the ball to short. Stevens jumps. He catches it. He's out. 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Yankees down to their final 2 outs. Phil Rizzuto is up. He flied to center single, grounded to second, flied to center again. Here's Sukeki's pitch. He grounds to short. He's going to throw to first. We're going to have a bang-bang play. And he's out.
2 outs, bases empty.
The Yankees are down to their last out. They're 11 runs behind. I'm not sure how hard they're going to try. Jensen's up. Here's the pitch. Ball hit to second. Over to first. The game's over.
Boston wins the game easily. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
Red Sox win this game. They're 13-19-1. Yankees 2-8-1. It's a doubleheader sweep for the Red Sox. More importantly, they're another game up on the Yankees. Masterson's the winning pitcher. They gave him the MVP. I would have given it to our friend Stevens. Sukeki gets a save. I don't know how he can get a save when he's 9 runs in the lead, but I'm not going to fight the computer. We're going to exit it. I guess the computer sometimes does strange things. Anyway, we'll go to the standings. The Red Sox now lead the Yankees by 3.5 games. The Red Sox are on a 15-game winning streak. Are they ever going to lose? I think so, but I'm having a good time the way it is now. We go to the AL leaders. I just want to do this for a second because there were a lot of hitting going on. Bobby Doerr leads the league in batting, 381 over George Kell, who's at 378. Zarilla is third. Bobby Doerr leads the league with on-base percentage. Ted Williams, slugging percentage, followed by Vern Stevens. Let's see. Runs. Vern Stevens was 69. As a matter of fact, the top 4 run scorers are the Red Sox. Hits, Bobby Doerr has 106. DiMaggio, 101. Doubles, Kell with Detroit's having a good year. Bobby Doerr once again triple, leads it with 8. Williams with 22 home runs. The Red Sox won that second game without him having to play. He also has 83 RBIs, while Vern Stevens has 78. And that's looking good. Let's take a look at next week's schedule. Let's see. On Thursday, the Red Sox don't play. They play Friday the 7th. They play the Yankees. That's the game we'll play. It'll be from Yankee Stadium. Anyway, it's been a great doubleheader. I haven't done that before. My voice is a little hoarse, and I'm not sure I want to do a doubleheader again, but it was fun. Thanks for joining me for today's broadcast. We'll see you on the channel for next week's game. Be sure to follow the season as it progresses on my Sports Replay Facebook page. And it's so long for now.